interesting food anyway. I've through watching already. Fantastic. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again. Whisky Racing League, Tequila Division, round 6, at the Jewel of Racing, which is Monaco. One of my personal favourite tracks, and probably about an hour's worth of hell for these drivers out here today. I'm WR Hamilton, and with me today, I've got Easy Eye Dave.
Hello, people.
Right, as we start qualifying with this beautiful new spectator cam. Ooh. Oh, Sandrog's just hit the wall. Oh no, tell a lie, I think that was Mr. Crime there.
Brian spinning out.
I'm trying to get to P1. This is like a chore. There we go. Janssen gets
really close again.
P1 in the Haas.
Follow closely by Brian.
Ooh, Vinny's retired.
Yeah. Place 3, 4, 5. I can see jumping up and down. Same now between 1 and 2. Brian seems to be taking the lead right now. Yeah, we got Brian with a 1:12.369.
Okay.
Brazilian on super soft. Yeah, Brian's been out. He's now
No.
Yeah, John, I think it's best for you if you're gonna stop live streaming.
Yeah. You select that man. And he's in the wall.
John, you still hear me? Nope. We lost Hamilton for now. Yeah, WR Hamilton is gonna stop live streaming. And try to rejoin. Oh, we got rain. Looks like it's gonna get intermediate compound. Why don't we have any audio? Damn. A lot of things happening already. First corner. I got no audio at all on the game. is gonna make things really annoying.
Oh, what chore that was. Sorry, Dave. So, what have I missed?
Yeah, hey John. Yeah, we lost a lot of people there right now.
Yeah, I can
no
see
audio. I had no audio on the game whatsoever.
Beautiful.
Until you joined back into the party. As soon as you joined back into the party, my game volume came back.
See that's because I am like God, and the game recognises me. It's like, oh, better start doing what I'm meant to be doing now. So as it stands, it's raining, yet people on the ultras confused.
Yeah,
I'm assuming the rain. I'm assuming the rain must not be that bad, or that the rain is due to stop very shortly for guys to be starting on the ultras.
Yeah, it's
We've got
light
yellow.
rain and it's not.
But yellow's in sector 3, and we've got 2 Hour Brian, who's somehow, well,
Brazilian
he's
into the pits
pulled
already.
away.
Kingen also in the pits.
Well, what's happened to Mew? Oh, Mew's lost a bit of his end plate. Oh, he's hit the wall again.
Brazilian going for the intermediates.
Mew's in the pits. Mew is in the pits.
Yeah, I can see officially Bjorn is also in the pits. Yeah, was going from the enters
Mew
to
is going
the
on to the
supers.
super softs, and a front wing change.
Yeah, I lost track of the race in the beginning.
Master Meats so far has set the fastest lap of the race with a 1:13.1.
Let's go to the field real quick. We got Ryan 2 hour in first place. 5 seconds lead, 6 second lead on Janssen.
Well, there looks like there could be a battle brewing up in a minute with Janksengek and Master Meats.
Janssen going into the pits.
Scottish has left the session. I'm going to try and re-invite Scottish dude there. I'm going to try and re-invite Scottish dude.
Yeah, Speed Racer also in the pits, going for the intermediates right now. Everyone is changing wing if they come into.
There we go, Scottish dude's back. Thank God. Right.
Benny inside the game.
Ooh!
Oh!
Mew
Crash
and
from
Bjorn!
Master Meats.
Mew and officially Bjorn! Oh no! Looks like they're coming together at the.
Ooh, there's a crime net going into the wall also. There a lot of going
Where is
on.
that? Oh, that's the swimming pool.
Yeah,
So,
virtual safety car.
Virtual safety car for Mew and officially Bjorn DNFing in the first round of Monaco today. Wow. So Scottish dude, after he's still ghosted. I don't know if he's back or not.
Mr. Crime had a stop penalty. A whole lot going on there.
I don't know if he's back in the session or not. I'm gonna send him another invite just in case, but he's still ghosted. He's in the lobby at the moment. Well, I don't think he knows how to jump back in his car or not. So I'm just gonna quickly invite him in here and tell him what he's got to do.
I don't know. Seems the intermediate tires are not the best choice for now.
So I think he's got to select spectate, hasn't he? And then he can go onto his car and then take control of it, can't he?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. I'm just inviting him to the party now. Yo, Scottish, just a quick one, mate. Are you struggling on how to get back onto your car? That's all right, mate. We're still broadcasting at the moment, mate. I sent you the game invite to join, so you can jump back in your car, and you've still got a strong chance of getting points as well. If you get back into your car, mate. So if you jump back into your car now, mate, you've got a good chance of getting points, because at the moment you're 2 drivers have DNF'd. So you've got a chance to get some points here, mate. So get back in your car, mate, and have a go, bruv. Alright? I believe if you...
Not press spectate, just ready up.
Yeah, just ready up.
Spectate your own car
and then go over... Oh, never mind. He's gone. Right. Happy days. Right, let's see here. Who's making the most...
Jans, White Swings and Sandwork are close together for 2nd place.
Oh, yes, I see that. That's really close. They're all within a second of each other. That still looks horribly wet out there for them guys, though. Sector 3, let me see if I can figure that out. That must be... Oh, no, it's none of these guys up here. Sector 3, I think that might be the Force India of Mr. Crime Neck. He's currently in Sector 3 at the moment. No, he appears to be fine. Oh, we have Sandrock in the pits. What's this for? Is this for a front wing change, or...? Oh no, he's going on to the super soft tyres.
No wing change.
No, hopefully... I think he's trying to go for an undercut here to try and jump White Sphinx and Jansengek. Jansengek leading against... no, sorry, that's White Sphinx leading against Jansengek, who's just moved to the Mercedes after doing his first 3 races with us in the Sauber. He's now been promoted to a higher team. And he's performing really well in his new team of Mercedes. Showing that he's deserved a spot with Mercedes. Currently holding down P3. Very nice, clean driving here from Whisky. I'm on board with him right now. He's not jerking at the steering wheel. You know, his steering inputs is nice, calm and smooth. He seems to be liking this wet weather at the moment. With Janssen right behind him, chasing him, trying to get into that podium position. We've got Master Meats in P2, who's 9 seconds behind 2 Hour Brian. Am I right in saying that this is his debut race? The Master Meats? I don't recall seeing him in Spain or any other races. If he was, obviously he went a bit unnoticed, but he's doing really well here in P2, especially around one of the hardest tracks on the Formula 1 calendar.
Yeah, but one of the most exciting tracks to drive.
Yeah, yes, it's one of the hardest, but one of the most exciting once you get it right. 2 Hour Brian here, he can take a massive, bit of a slide out there through Casino. He lost the car a little bit there. 2 Hour Brian, if he continues this performance and manages to get his car across the line nice and safely, he'll take a massive chunk out of Mew, who's currently the championship leader in this division. With Mew out of the race, this is his chance to get right into it and properly fight Mew for the World Drivers' Championship for the Tequila division.
Yeah, let's hope Mew can revenge himself. Second race tonight.
I tell you what, Meats can actually see. Oh no, it's another Renault that he can see, but I thought it was Master Meats could actually see 2 Hour Brian and give him a bit of incentive to try and catch. But Master Meats is pulling away from White Sphinx, who's currently sitting in 3rd place.
Yeah, Brian, Master Meats and White Swings didn't stop yet. Kinging on where he pitted 3 times, Brazilian pitted 2 times, Vinny 2 times, Superman 2 times, Scottish also 2 times.
I tell you what, if Sandrock can keep pushing these fresh tyres that he's got, if he can get roughly around 21 seconds, he will between him and White Sphinx, he'll be able to jump those 2 guys and get into 3rd place. That's if Speed Razor actually makes a pit stop. If Speed Razor feels that the Inters are we've got yellow flags in sector 2. What's going on here?
Brazilian hitting the wall in the tunnel. He seems to survive.
Yeah, he's right behind Kingen.
Scottish dudes just overtook Mr. Kramnik. So I believe Scottish dude is back in his car.
Sandrog's losing time. I think Sandrog may be losing time at the moment.
Yeah, Brazilian, how are you gonna do it? That's a question. Kingen on intermediates, Brazilian on the super soft.
Janssen getting turning a little bit too early for Tabac. He's nearly lost it in swimming pool. I bet his heart skipped a bit of a beat there. He's in a really good spot here, Janssen Gek. Some really good points, but his heart must have sunk there. He turned a little bit too early for turned in a little bit early for Tabac, which is one of my favourite corners. Jazillion. He seems to be struggling.
He's getting hauled up by King. Can't pass.
He's got a good run there. Oh no, you can't do this.
Contact.
Not through Tabac.
Kinging
That was
hit the
actually a
wall a
really
bit
good
there.
overtake there. Actually, a
Yeah,
really
Kinging
good
touched
overtake
the
there.
wall
Did you
there
catch
and
that?
almost crashed Brazilian. Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
Brazilian's gone wide!
Brazilian wide.
Oh, Brazilian's gone wide at Raskas. He's lost a bit of his front
He
left end
finally
plate by
got
the
the
looks of things as
overtake.
well.
Then
And then he's
wide.
binned it.
And let's see what the stops. The only stop not made yet is from Swings. So Swings still has to stop.
Oh, Brazilian again hitting the wall at casinos. I don't know how he's still alive
Swings
there.
now
You know?
going for the pit stop. Going for the super soft. And the change. It's gonna gust him in some places. See a speed razor can take Swings down. Yeah.
Right, this. Oh, he's hit the wall through the. Oh, Brazilian's not having a good time right now.
Sandrock overtook White Swings too. White Swings.
Oh, he's hit the wall at the back.
Sandrock.
He's struggling through casino. He's got a pit for a front wing because he's just got no downforce whatsoever. But he carries on. Oh, 2 Hour Brian's made a pit stop, which we weren't aware of.
Yeah, that's what I said. Both first and second place pit started.
I'll tell you what, Master Meat, he's brought that gap down from 9 seconds down to 6. So he's doing a really good job here.
Yeah, White Swings staying really close to Sandrock. Yeah, I can see Scottish making up time too.
Is he still ghosted?
But I don't believe so.
Yeah, he is. He's still ghosted. Yeah. He's still an AI.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yellow
White
flag.
Swings.
Crime now. Oh, hello. Yeah, I see this.
That wasn't fun.
So Sandrog has in fact jumped White Sphinx. Now the question is Janssen-Geck, does he have to pit again? That is the question. I believe that was him. That was those three that were fighting before, wasn't it? Janssen-Geck, Sandrog, and White Sphinx. Before Sandrog did his early pit stop.
But I believe we had a little crash with the left car into turn 1. Need to re-watch the later. Yeah, I believe White Swings.
Vinny is currently in a. Oh no, it's not Vinny. It is. Kingen is currently in a Renault Sandwich. 2 Hour Brian in front with Jazillian just behind him.
Yeah, Brian again doing an outstanding job, driving the first place. White Swings again in the pit, going for intermediates now. That's a shame.
White Sphinx, what did he? Did he have
really
damage?
Happy pit stopped to the super soft. Now he's to the intermediate.
Maybe he feels that the intermediates are actually the faster tyre, or maybe he's got a radio message from his engineer to state that the inters are the faster tyre.
I don't know if it's maybe the mandatory tyre.
Nah, if it's a wet race, there is no mandatory tyre. It all gets cancelled out. You've only got a mandatory tyre if it's a dry race. So it's confusing. Maybe he's got a call from his engineer to say that the inters are going to be a faster tyre. So he's just gambled and it's just going to try and gun it for 5 laps and just hope that the guys in front of him have a lot of trouble on them dry tyres.
Yeah, Brian just took another 2 seconds. Awesome. Oh, second.
Oh, Jillian's gone. Jillian has gone.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
swimming
binned
pool.
it. He's binned it. His swimming pool.
Yeah. Same as Mel. Right front tire.
Yeah. Same as officially Bjorn as well. Officially Bjorn lost the car through swimming pool as well. So swimming pool have claimed 3 victims in this first race.
King
We've got King in here. Yeah. King in going on a set of super softs.
It's his 3rd pit stop right now.
So really, the only person who's actually stuck it out on the intermediates is Speed Razor, who's currently sitting in P4. He hasn't had to make a stop. And 2 Hour Brian has pulled that gap away from it used to be 6 seconds not too long ago, and has now gone all the way back up to 10. So 2 Hour Brian showing why he's one of the fastest drivers in this division, and why he feels that he should be fighting for the World Championship. Vinny letting 2 Hour Brian through.
Really nice.
Nice and easy for 2 Hour Brian.
Oh. A little bit of sliding in there. Yeah, it seems to be we got a lot of gaps now. Advantage.
Yeah, it's all spread out now, isn't it? I tell you what, I don't think White Sphinx's gamble has paid off, because Samrog is just pulling away from White Sphinx. Like that, I'm just watching the tenths go up and up and up after every corner.
Yeah, I think it's the same on
Speed
both
Razor's
tires.
coming
Speed Razor
for,
going for the ultras.
Yeah, ultra softs. Samrog, he's on the pit straight at the moment. Will he be able to jump him? It's gonna be close. Yeah, he's got him by miles. So Samrog has moved all the way up into P4. That's a great drive so far from Samrog in his debut.
But can he hold off?
However,
Speed Razor on the fresh
that is the question. Fresh ultras for Speed Razor. You know, he's got the tyre advantage, but he's only got 3 laps to figure out a move. Oh, really slidey through there.
I think he's gonna have a hard time warming up the tires.
Oh, he's lost a bit of his front wing.
Sector 2, yellow. Sector 3, yellow.
Oh, Mr. Crime Neck,
Neck
we've lost
retired.
another. Let me see. Terminal damage, swimming pool again.
Yeah, but now on the left side. Oh, again, right front wheel.
I'm going to keep on board with this the battle between Speed Razor and Sandrog, because this is the only exciting thing that's actually happened so far in this race. Well, DRS is activated,
getting really
so
close now.
the weather can't be that bad for these drivers. It's just they can't really get the grip in the tyres. Went through Casino.
Yeah, we already lost 4 people in Casino. Or a swimming pool.
Coming down into the Lowe's hairpin. Oh, was very tight through there.
He's trying to.
He's trying to find the space. I reckon if he can get a decent run out of the final corner and like stay right behind him, he might be able to get his nose alongside for the first corner. Oh, he's gone a bit deep there at swimming pool. Coming into Raskas. Into the final corner. Still watching on to this battle, but Sandrock is doing a really good well, placing his car in the right place. Going through the Lowe's hairpin again. Here we go, seeing if he can get a decent run, see if he can perform an overtake at the Noble chicane. Oh, look at that. Speed Razor getting really slidey on the exit there.
Yeah, the car driving behind these 2 guys is
Oh, he's going for the move at the Noble chicane. He's overshot it. He's overshot the Noble chicane. Yeah, broke himself.
I'm gonna go with Brian for now. Coming up to this one section for the last couple of meters for the first race.
I think Speed Razor's just got to sit back and then just accept the fact that he's not going to be able to pass Sandrog this round. He's going to have to wait for the next round as they go through Raskas down to the final corner. Just behind them, the leader.
Yeah, weaving again.
2 hour Brian.
Really nice
weaving again in
victory
celebration. Good win by Brian 2H there.
Awesome.
Just quality drive around Monaco, kept it nice and out of the pool. Master Meats come around second. Janssen coming round to back now. Into swimming pool. Into swimming pool he goes, nice and clean. He knows he's got a podium, just trying to keep it nice and clean, out of the wall. No reason to take risks. Because the guy behind him is like 40 seconds back.
Nice third place from Janssen.
Great third place from Janssen. However, Sandrog and Speed Razor are still battling for this P5. Anything can happen here at Monaco. All it takes is a little bit of lack of concentration going through corners like to back and into the swimming pool, as I know because I always seem to bin it. Into swimming pool they go. Into Raskas, and I believe that's going to be Sandrog there going through the final corner. Beautifully defended. Oh, it's going to be... Oh, that was close to the line.
That was
a
really
great fourth place there from Sandrog. Beautiful drive from both drivers there. Great battling. And there's our first podium of this evening. 2 Hour Brian on top, securing yet another victory out of the many that he's had already so far this season. Joining at China. Proper solid Brian 2H. Started pole, finished first. Solid drive. Well, even if Speed Razor did manage to overtake Sandrog, he had a lot of penalties. Right, here we go. Janssen, I'm on board with Janssen at the moment. Oh, good turn one. Oh, Jazillian's retired straight away. And get on board with the leaders, hopefully.
Yeah, it's hard to get up.
I'll just go onto the spectator. I'll just go onto the spectator menu, and just flick through the drivers that way. I'm on board with Mew at the moment. Mew and Brian are right next to each other at the moment. Both getting really good runs through the Noble Chicane. Mew through to back now. Going into the...
Oh!
Mew must have been feeling the pressure. Mew must have been feeling the pressure of he must have been feeling the pressure. Definitely. 2 Hour Brian coming across the line with a 112 flat, pretty much. Nearly a 112.1. Over a second faster than any of his competitors. But Mew losing it through swimming pool there.
It's just 12-0 for Brian, so it's a quick lap.
Mew's got it all to do now. He's got to either perform a overtaking masterclass round Monaco if he has any chance of getting a decent points haul today.
In my opinion, he should stop in the first left, going straight to the super softs and try to complete the race.
There is a way that I would do it, and that would be hit first lap, whack on a set of softs or supers, and then you don't have to pit for the rest of the race there. You can just, and you'll have so much clear air from there as well, so you'll be able to rack up fast laps without the worry of anyone trying to battle you behind you, and you don't have to defend or nothing. You know, and you wouldn't lose any time by doing so. He could do that. Whether or not he does, that's a completely different thing. But I'm going to make sure that I'm going to be on board with the mid pack here. So I'm going to get on board with Scottish for this, I think.
Ten seconds remaining.
Are you going to get on board with the leaders, or are you going to go for mid-pack as well to see if anything happens in turn one?
I'm gonna try joining the third or fourth car.
Yeah, I'm on with Scottish dude at the moment. 5 red lights, here we go. For the second round of the Monaco. Ooh, a bit of a hold there, but we're away. Ooh! Oh!
Oh, Ipovic and Janssen next to each other.
Oh, there's a massive pile up at turn. What have I just witnessed? That was one of the Saubers. I have no idea what happened there, but I'm going to record that. That was disgusting. I think that was Mr. Sandrock.
Yeah, please record that so I can add it later into the...
I've recorded that. I'll send that to you in a bit, mate. But that was horrible. Mr. Sandrock goes all the way down the.
Randolph retired.
I believe Mr. Sandrock is the only salver, but he's gone all the way up the inside, like where the pit exit is, and he's just took out pretty much like over half the field.
Awesome, he's hitting the wall there.
Mr. Branhoff, joining late, is already out. His car is down in Casino. 2 Hour Brian setting the fastest lap of the race with a 1:17.8 on the very first lap. But I can't believe what I've witnessed. Let's get on board with Mew. I don't think he's got any wing damage. He's up into the points now at P10. So he's made 2 or 3 positions there. Currently
Scottish dude in the pits.
on the back of Speed Razor. Oh, it's getting really bunched up here. Is he going to go for a move? No. He's going to stick behind him, going through the Lowe's hairpin now. Try not to go into the back of any of these cars, otherwise it's very easy to lose a bit of your front wing, and you need your front wing for this track. 100%. You lose any form of aerodynamics around this track, and you're pretty much done for. Oh, we got a move. We got a move happening. We got a move happening. Oh, Mew!
Mail taking the advantage.
Taking the advantage there to get past Vinny there at the Novel chicane. Oh,
He thought, thank you for opening the door.
The 2 McLarens battling. Oh, a bit of front wing is just chipped off. I think it was the McLaren ahead of Mew. I believe that's Speed Razor's McLaren. Will team orders be in effect here?
Oh, he hit Mew doing that.
Yeah, I don't think Mew could have done anything there. He had the right to go down go down for that overtake there. He had the right for that.
Official Bjorn, I believe.
Yeah, officially Bjorn. Yeah, officially Bjorn. He hit the wall on the right hand side, and obviously he's just ricocheted back into Mew, and that's put him back into the wall. Mew could have done anything about that, and that's not his fault there. So Mew making up the places. He's now in P8, and he's on the supers as well. So. Scottish dude back down into a lowly P12 after having to change his front wing after that absolute calamity of a start. Sector 3, Sector 3, Sector 3. What's that?
Awesome Meads and Kinging still in the back of White Swings within the second of each other.
Officially Bjorn has missed the pit lane, and he's missing most of his front wing right here. He's going to be in a world of hurt for this lap. I'll tell you what, officially Bjorn's really struggling now. He's got no aero whatsoever. Scottish dude is going to jump him in the pit lane, guaranteed. 2 Hour Brian comfortable in front. Got 4.4 second lead, nearly 4.5 second lead now. Just managing the pace, keeping it consistent, nice and easy. He doesn't have to worry. He's got a nice gap now. Setting fastest lap for the 14th lap.
I'm watching the positioning change, and Mail went up 4 places, but Speed Razor went up 6 places.
Oh, officially Bjorn is retired. Officially Bjorn is retired. Where is that? Where is that? He's lost it at the end. He's lost it on the exit of the tunnel.
In the tunnel.
How's he done that? Oh! Scottish dude wise to the crash. Taking it nice and easy through the Novel chicane.
Mayo went for the pit stop.
Yep, Mew's going for an early pit stop here. He's onto the Ultra Softs for the rest of the stint. 15 laps on the Ultras. That's easily done around here on only 25% races. He's going for the early stop here. He's got a lot of clear air as well. All yellow flags in sector 1. Who's up fourth? That might be for Vinny there. He's losing a bit of his front. He's lost a bit of his front wing. Master Meats, the man who came second in the last round, is currently sitting down in P6. However, has made 2 positions. Jazillian's made 6 positions also, as well as Speed Razor. It's a massive battle here.
Handsome Gag now closing the gap to Ipovic.
Yeah, he's using them Ultra Softs as full effect. Speed Razor setting the fastest lap with 39 on the Supers. Looking for that.
Mayo overtook Vinny, I believe, again.
He's now on the back of this train. Or, sorry, no, not a train. Sorry,
virtual safety car.
Virtual safety car.
Who is that?
Officially Bjorn has left the session. Vinny's coming into the pits. Set of supers and a fresh wing change. Oh, Mr. Brandhoff is gone.
Other dude coming in again too. Yeah, nose change. And the Ultra Softs again for Scottish.
New all over the back of Jazillian here. Can he get a good run to make a move down at the Noble chicane? This is what I would do. But will Jazillian cover the inside of the Noble chicane? No, he doesn't. He's made the move. Oh, he's missed the chicane. He's going to have to give that space back. Yeah, and he does. Well done to you.
Nicely done.
I'm just going to check to see if he got a penalty for that. If he did, we can overturn that, because obviously he's given the position back and he hasn't gained anything. No, he didn't get a penalty for it, which is alright, which is good. Mew still on the back of Jazillian here, trying to find a way round. Is he going to make? Oh, he's made the move down at turn 1.
Contact.
Bit of contact. That may have to be reviewed.
Sector 2 yellow.
Oh, Sandrog's lost it at the Noble chicane. Lost it at the Noble. He must have turned a bit too early and hit that wall. Front left is gone. So on his debut, on his second round, he's out of the race. But there is going to be a massive investigation.
We got to pile up some cars at Vinny. Got some left cars over there.
Let's see, where's Vinny?
Yeah, Speed Razor.
Yep, seen.
King ain't falling back. He went in for the pit stop.
King is in the pit. He's in the pits.
Going for the supers.
He's still up into.
Yeah.
He's up into P8, but there's a massive gap between him and Kingen now, and Kingen's just coming out of the pit lane now. So it looks like the best that Mew's going to get today is going to be P8, unless the guys in front of him have issues and retire.
Yeah, Janssen
Master Meats all over.
Getting close to Ipovic.
Yep, and same with Master Meats behind White Sphinx. We've got 2 solo battles going on at the moment. Ooh, Janssen getting really close to that wall in the exit of the swimming pool chicane. Around Raskas in the final corner. I don't think he's got a good enough exit to challenge Jazillian, Ipovic, into turn 1. Nope. But the guys behind him. Ipovic has increased that gap to a second. As I've last looked. Maybe the super soft's coming into play a little bit now.
Master
possibly.
Mates took wide swings. I believe wide swings made a mistake.
Oh yes, he has. He's made a massive mistake. White Sphinx. Has he got damage? He seems to be really slow through the swimming pool, the fast swimming pool chicane. I don't know if he's got any damage, but we'll soon find out if he does.
Safety car.
Virtual safety car. And White Sphinx is pitted. Let's see if he has a front wing change. If he does, yeah, he does.
Yeah,
He's got front wing damage. Although pitting under virtual safety car is essentially a free pit stop, really. So he's timed this pit stop really well. So hang on, let's see if yeah, the guys in front of them, Speed Razor, Master Meats, Jansen Gek, Ipovic, and 2 Hour Brian, none of them have made pit stops. So pitting under virtual safety cars essentially gave him a free pit stop.
Yeah, Brian still with a 2.5 second lead on Ipovic, followed by Jansegek.
2 Hour Brian's gone into the pit. The race leader has gone into the pits now, followed by Jansen Gek.
Jansegek too. So that's gonna give Ipovic a lead. Both guys going for the super soft.
Now where is White Sphinx in conjunction with Jansen Gek? He's 14 seconds behind. Oh, crash at turn 1 with Scottish dude. Turn 1. I don't know what's happened there. I don't know if he's gone a bit too deep and hit the wall. But Scottish dude has lost pretty much most, if not all, of his front wing, so he's going to have no downforce through this casino. He's going to struggle for this entirety of this lap.
Yeah.
Oh, he's out.
He lost the wheel there.
Yeah, that's a shame. We're now back down to 10 drivers.
Yeah, Monster Meats went in free pit stop now.
Well, with that car in that position, would that be a full course caution?
Yeah, Speed Razor coming from last place, I believe. Now driving in second.
I'll tell you what, all the drivers' bumholes must be pinching when they see that come around that corner and to see a Toro Rosso stopped in the track.
Yeah, Speed Razor gained 11 positions, but he has still stopped.
So has to make a pit stop. He's got the provisional race leader, 2 Hour Brian, right behind him with only 3 seconds. Only 3 seconds behind. That's come down to 2.7. Just going past the tunnel alone. Back up to 2.9. Back up to 3. White Sphinx's strategy. Yeah, White Sphinx's strategy didn't pull out. Didn't work out. Hitting under virtual safety. Must have lost a lot more time than we thought with that wing change under virtual safety car. Oh, Jazillion. I believe that was Jazillion there. He clipped the wall a bit. Yeah, he's lost a bit of his front left end plate. Clipped the wall going through the tunnel.
Virtual safety.
He's letting his teammate through. Virtual safety car.
Yeah. Ipovic going in for the pit stop now. I think he's gonna come back around 5 place.
Both Speed Razor and Ipovic have pitted.
Yeah, Brian took the lead again.
Oh, with the pitting under virtual safety car, they're both Ipovic and Speed Razor might come out front of Janssengek here. Oh, maybe not because Speed Razor had to get a front wing change.
Bless you, John.
Oh!
Morano lost the wheel.
Yeah, he lost his wheel coming out of the pit lane of all places. So, in conjunction, no, Jazillion was in 10th already, so Mew isn't going to move up anymore. Oh! 2-hour Brian grazing the wall on the right hand side at the back. Heard that massive clunk as his tyres scraped across the wall. Yellow's in sector 1. Who's that for? No one apparently. Oh, Speed Razor getting a bit slidey going through a swimming pool, coming into Rascasse. Final corner. Master Meets has had a really good race in these two sessions. It was a P2 in the first race and he's currently sitting in P4. And you can see Janssengek in front of him. That's in him some incentive to try and get past him. And I believe, yeah, they're both on the same compound tyre.
Brian still in the gap.
2-hour Brian's just streaming away.
2 tenths faster in that sector, so he's getting faster every lap.
Could this possibly be another
Sector
fastest
2,
lap here by 2-hour Brian? I think that was for Speed Razor.
Yeah, 0.009 faster.
Down to only 9 drivers. We started with 14, so we've lost 5 drivers so far. Imagine if this was a 50% race, Dave. Speed Razor's having to pit again. Ooh, Mew might make up another space here. And he does. Mew's now up into 7th. Mew's got White Sphinx ahead of him. With 5 laps left to go. And he is on the faster compound tyre.
Just made his first pit stop, so...
Speed Razor's lost a lot of time staying that long on them super softs. He's lost way too much time. Oh, Mew get really close to the wall there on the exit of that corner going into the tunnel. Speed Razor might have a run here into the oval chicane. No, he stays behind him. That's a corner cut from Mew if I've ever seen one. Oh, are they gonna go side by? No, they're not gonna go side by side through the back. Through into swimming pool. Oh, this is great watching these two cars going around. That's another corner cut from you. Brian being nice and precise. You know he doesn't have to rush. He's got a massive gap now. A nice clear gap of 7.7. He can pretty much just chill this all the way to the end. He doesn't have to take any risks. But he's pulling the gap to Ipovic at the same time. As it stands, I think our top three may be Brian, Master Meats, and Janssen Gek.
Yeah, I believe so. Yes.
Well, that's what I'm thinking at the moment.
Yeah, speedways are all over mail.
Yeah, them fresher tyres. He's pretty much pushing Mew round the Lowe's hairpin.
Yeah.
If he gets a good run out of here, he can do what I say is make an inside move on the Noble chicane. Oh, he's hit a bit of a wall on the tunnel. That McLaren is pushing the Force India of Mew. Oh, he's got a great run through here through the final
there he
corner on the
comes.
pit straight.
There he comes.
Oh, they're going side by side from turn one. Oh, good defending there by Mew. Very good defending. Going into Casino. It's just so hard to overtake around this track. Oh, gets a bit of the wall there. A little bit of contact there. Oh, this is the final lap. I'm going to get on board with 2 hour Brian.
Not touching the wall.
Dave, do I get on board with Brian as this is the final lap?
Yep. Brian.
I'll keep eyes on this battle. If anything changes, I'll let you know. Final lap. If there's any way he's going to do it, it's got to be the Noble
second screens. But for the second time today.
Ooh, Speed Razor. I think he's lost all momentum there. He's not going to be able to get close enough now, I don't think. Just pushing a little bit too hard. Coming out of Casino.
And for the second time today, we got Brian finishing in first position. So he's gonna take the full 25 points today. Ipovic coming in second. Followed closely
Janssen
by
Gek with a very nice third. Yeah, very nice third from Janssen Gek. And now coming across the line is going to be Master Meats and P4. Great drive from him.
Yeah.
Really well done.
I believe Kinging overtook White Swings.
Yeah, he has, yeah. In the
Coming
Red Bull.
in for fifth. Sixth White Swings. Mail coming in for 7th place. With Razor on 8th. The last car driving on track,
Finally,
number 9,
Vinny.
Vinny.
I believe is White Sphinx is Vinny's new teammate, is it not? White Sphinx is now in the Red Bull.
Yeah, it's gonna be Brian, Jansek, and Master Meets today. Or 3 overall winners. You're gonna send those guys an invite, John?
Yeah, I'll send them once we're on the menu, the standings and stuff. Yep, Brian Master Meets in second and Janssen Getgen third. After a thrilling race, shall we say, Brian with a full load of points today, winning both rounds of Monaco. So congratulations from me and Dave. I'm sure the rest of the drivers here will give you a good thumbs up as well. It looked pretty easy from your point of view, from what we saw.
First race it was.
Yeah.
Only in the second race.
How did you tackle the wet weather in the very first race?
No, I set it up with my wet setup in the quali, so I didn't thought I would go in first to grab pole position. But yes, I did, and so after that it was just get it to the finish, and yes, it worked really well. Yeah.
Well, overall, it seemed that you controlled the race and you just managed your pace, kept it nice and out of the wall. So you drove a brilliant race today, mate. I have to say, almost it's like you were trying to attempt to take my throne as Monaco god.
No, I wouldn't dare.
But how do you feel now that after this result and Mew being absolutely nowhere today after not finishing in the first race and only getting P7 in the following round, and you're right in it now, aren't you?
Yeah, I must say it feels very nice that Mew was not scoring very well.
Are you hoping you can take this kind of momentum into the next race in Canada and maybe take the championship point lead?
Yeah, of course I do, but Canada has a lot different circuit than Monaco, so I think Mew is a little bit faster there. He told me before the race that he was really shit at it. Excuse me for my language, but
it's alright, Dave can edit that bit out, it's fine.
Yeah, alright. So, and yeah, so I thought, maybe it really works out. But in time trial I was nowhere. I mean, I was almost 2 seconds down from speed races, so I thought, it's gonna be an interesting race. But speed race had no luck this race, so yeah, I'm really glad to get the full 25 points. Yeah, really.
He was nowhere.
No,
well, again, congratulations from me, Brian. You drove an excellent race, well controlled, and really well managed, especially in the wet conditions on the dry tyres. That was really good driving. Really impressed. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Right, on to our next driver, or drivers, should we say. Janssen Geck and Master Meets. Both of you scoring a hefty 30 points for your first drive around Monaco. Again, good congratulations from me. You both drove a fantastic race to get your points. So all in all, we'll start with you first, Master Meats. Considering you got P2 in the first race, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel that your race went? Because if I'm not mistaken, isn't this your first race with us or not? I'm not too sure.
Yeah, it is. I'm a reverse racer, so yeah, I experienced the quality pretty bad. Had some wheel spins in some corners, so that's why I had a bad time. But in the race, yeah, I started fourth, and then yeah, the first 5-6 corners there was someone next to me, so I had to be very careful. But I think I didn't hit anyone, and yeah, I was lucky. Janssen and Speed Racer had a wheel spin and lost traction, so I could pass them. Then it was just keep the car alive and drive till the end.
How about your second race? Because it seemed like where is it you came in your second race? Was it P4 or P3?
No,
in the second
P8.
race. You came P8 in the second race.
Yeah, because I spun at the after the tunnel. I hit the wall, spin the car, and then yeah, lost concentration. So I was very surprised. I still started P8.
Well, either way, you know, driving around Monaco. I mean, in total, you guys did 40 laps around Monaco. And it's quite easy to lose a little bit of concentration because obviously we all know here, Monaco, you need to be on the ball pretty much 100% of the time because there's really very little margin for error. So in both your races, mate, you kept it nice and clean, kept your nose clean most of the time. So a big well done from me in your first race. Yeah, and we hope you stay. We hope you stay this competitive throughout the rest of the season because obviously you've just started with us. You're a bit late, obviously, to the start of the season, so you're a couple of tracks behind. But hopefully, with more performances like this, you can get yourself right up there and in the mix. So, again, well done and good luck for the rest of the season, bud.
Thanks. I'll do my best because this is the most worst track for me. So I think I'll be doing better in next tracks.
Just before I finish up, are you on a controller or a pad? Words. A pad or a wheel?
I'm driving a wheel.
You driving a wheel?
Yeah.
Well, if you ever need any tips for a wheel, I'm a wheel user myself. So if you ever need anything, just come and ask me. Okay?
Sure. I'm driving a TMX First Master.
That's what I'm using as well.
Okay. we could compare the setup someday. Yeah.
Me too.
Of course. If you ever need anything, I'm always free. I've been in this league long enough, and I'm always willing to help other drivers. So if you ever need anything, just come and ask me.
Okay, man. Thanks.
Strong.
Right. Straight on to Janssen. How you feeling, buddy?
Now when I'm finished, I'm feeling fine. Everything is. Yeah. It was a little bit of a heavy track and.
You seem to be. To be honest, you seemed quite comfortable out there today. 2 really good results to get 30 points in total. How did your race go? Did you encounter any issues?
No, I was.
Or anything like that?
The first race in the rain. I got one time that I was slipping, and then I was coming back at P4. So there was one guy in front of me swings, and he just got into the pit. So I was on P3, and I can drive. Yeah. There was nobody in front, nobody behind. It was a lonely drive, and yeah, the second race. What's happened? No, nothing. Yeah, I was starting at P3 and finished at P3. I got one mistake, and yeah, there was nobody behind to catch me. So yeah, it was not difficult to no, not really difficult for me to drive today on this track because I hate him.
No, not Monaco isn't to everyone's taste. Well, let's be fair. You have to be a proper weirdo to enjoy Monaco, like me. Because I love Monaco. I tend not to finish around Monaco, but I still love Monaco.
Yeah, I love Monaco to watch, but not to drive.
Swimming pool is like my arch nemesis on F1. So, but yeah, congratulations again for getting a nice healthy 30 points.
Yeah, thanks.
And as I say to all the drivers that make it here and perform really well, we hope that you continue up this performance, because there's nothing more exciting than a championship battle. Because I mean, if you manage to worm your way up into the top 3 or top 4, you know, you could be looking up for a promotion to the big leagues, aka Bourbon, on the Thursdays. So, you know, that's your incentive. So if you feel that you're fast enough and you deserve to be there, then prove it, boy. Yeah, again, congratulations, mate, on a good, healthy
Thanks.
30 points.
Congrats to Brian and Meet. 1, 2.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Nice
you
racing.
too, guys. Good racing.
Right, before we finish up, what are your guys' feelings on Canada? Brian, you reckon you can carry this forward into Canada? I know you mentioned this before, but are you hoping that you can get one on Mew around a completely different circuit?
Well, I think the pack is really close at Canada, because yeah, it's not really a hard track. It's a little bit difficult. After all, the first sector is really difficult. You have to keep the pace over there, and yeah, and I think it's gonna be really close.
Master Meat, so you're hoping to bring this momentum forward after this great result here in your debut race? So you're hoping to get another deep result in Canada. Do you reckon you can pull it off?
I don't know. I have to wait and see because I'm a reverse rider, so I have to wait for the invite, and then yeah, I'm pretty good at the track.
Okay. Okay. Okay,
I
no
hope
worries,
you
no worries.
can get it.
Yeah, man. You need to
I
stay.
can
I
take it.
think in this league.
Okay, finally Jansengek. Do you reckon you can keep this momentum going and get a decent result in Canada?
Let's hope so. I'm gonna do my best, and then we will see at the end of the race.
Well,
That's it.
again,
Yeah.
well, again,
You never know. Maybe.
congratulations.
Thanks,
Congratulations to you three on the
Thanks.
on the podium. You guys drove really well, and you definitely deserve to be here, because Monaco again is, if not the hardest track on the F1 calendar. So again, congratulations from me and Dave. I've been WR Hamilton, and this has been Tequila Racing League.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks.